All right, we got Tommy Ribot back. Thank you for coming back in. Mr. Plastic Cell, Funko Pop, Tint Guy,
Yes,
all
sir.
kinds of guys,
Yes,
right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
So what's new in life right now?
Oh, a lot of things. Just trying to stay afloat with the pandemic and my collection. You know, trying to get some of the stamps and postcards, you know, situated with Sotheby's auction in New York so we can offload after they appraise it and put it on auction.
Now, as far as your tint business, has it picked back up again now that they're kind of, well, they're open here, but for the most part, it's back to the way it used to be?
Yeah, it's getting better, a lot better, especially after a competition. I went to competition in June, so it was really cool in Orlando.
And how'd you end up doing with the competition?
Oh, I did awful.
You did awful?
Yeah, I crashed like a bird. You know, I mean, the thing was, Bob is a good mentor of mine. He's like my father. He's my father after my father passed. He rented me a room in Orlando, and he's like, hey, look, stay in a room, concentrate on the competition, strictly on the competition, not your wife, not her sickness, not nothing in, you know, nothing in your life, but this competition, because it's worldwide, it's big. I didn't do that.
And this is a tint competition.
This is a window tint off in Orlando. Yeah, it was so window tint. It's a window conference, and they have it every year. They're going to have another window conference in Vegas this year for the SEMA in November. That's a big one. That's going to be a private window tint off. So the purse on that is $30,000, which is really cool, and you get recognition for Vegas and for that division. It's not like the window conference where whoever wins this is the best tinter in the world, because they're worldwide.
Right,
It's worldwide. This year it was 140 guys.
Wow.
Worldwide. So it was big. It was really big. The turnout was huge, 600 to 700 people a day, and it was for 5 days. So for the 5 days, the first 4 days it was really busy. The fifth day it slowed down some, but it was really, really cool, man. I won this tank that I kind of subscribed for Tint Wiz. They created an app for our industry, which Tint Wiz, I give a good loving embrace to those guys. They're amazing, you know. Window Tint Pros, the Tint Pros out there, they're called Tint Pros. They're Eric, he was real good to me. Them guys were just awesome out there, and you know, I won the tank through Tint Wiz, and I learned a lot about the Tint app, how it, you know, helps out with the window tinters and how they set your appointments, and you know, everything went full social media now with the window tint, you know, and the window conference. This weekend, during, you know, the 4th of July, you know, weekend, you know, Expel is Team Penske now. Expel is a window film company that is huge in our industry now. They're really, really big because they're strictly Expel. So if I stop selling Suntech film, which is owned by Eastman, I can go to Expel and strictly sell Expel.
When you say film, you mean tint?
Window tint.
Yeah.
Yes, right. Window film, yes. And with Expel, they changed the map, because before, as a window tint company, you could, you know, a window tint store, should I say, you can buy Lumar, you can buy Suntech, you can get Matico, you could get American Standard. These are different window tint companies that are out there, you know. There's a lot of Korean companies out that are really good as well. But with Expel, you can't do that.
Yeah.
With them, is black and yellow is their colors. Your store would have to be black and yellow. All the displays and everything up says Expel, black and yellow. So I learned this because I met with Mario, the owner of Zenith Custom Works here in Palm Beach. He's right next door to the hangar, which the hangar is amazing. They're just car condos that multi-million-dollar cars sitting. Bugattis, Veyrons, Centenario. There's one sitting in there now. I mean, you can go on and on and on. The car that's on display here, that one there.
Yeah.
The owner of that vehicle bought a condo here in West Palm so that he can transport his cars from the UK here so he can show off what he has because he's a multimillionaire.
Wow.
So it's like kind of a car show type of thing, but with real big money.
Yeah. Now, I know you don't want to talk too much about this, but what happened with your father? Briefly, and don't say too much so you don't get in any trouble, but just be broad.
Yeah, okay.
Just be broad so you don't get yourself in a bunch of
Yeah, we could talk about that. I'll briefly spit something out about it, but we'll have to. That's something that takes time because it's a big box. My grandmother had 11 sons and 2 daughters. Okay, which is a big family. She was a Puerto Rican woman that married a French legionnaire from France. That basically saved. My grandfather saved 11 soldiers during World War II. And he was honored by the United States with a pardon. So he said, I just want to go to a nice hot island. And the only island that was commandeered by the United States was Puerto Rico at the time. He could have did Hawaii, but I don't know why he didn't do Hawaii. He picked Puerto Rico. And I guess that's where he met my grandmother. And that's where the whole box started from there. But my father briefly was murdered in New Jersey by being affiliated with good Italian men. And because he was friends and they were people that he loved, Puerto Ricans out there, whoever, pretty much murdered him. I was a little 11-year-old kid and I was there and I got to see that. But at the same note, I got to learn that, you can trust the people that you love in your heart without even knowing that you love them in your heart. Because at that moment, I was taken by a very good Italian man and brought home. And from that point on, I was brought here to Florida. And I've been here ever since. And I've been loved. I've been loved by the Italian community, and I'm embraced by them instead of my Puerto Rican brothers.
But who hit them? The Italians or the Puerto Ricans?
From my understanding, it was a hit by the Puerto Ricans.
Okay.
I won't speak anymore from there because I don't know anymore from there.
Yeah.
I was 11 years old and I was brought here to Florida, but my father really. A lot of people love my dad. Clifton, New Jersey. He was the city hall manager for Passaic, New Jersey. It was all union back then.
That's a pretty like well-known kind of like out there guy to hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was somebody that they made themselves.
Does the Puerto Rican have a cartel, or is that
they have
just
3?
They do have cartels.
Yeah, they have 3 big ones, and they're no joke. They're serious. It's something that's we know, and we don't really speak much. I don't even mention their names or nothing on the air because it's such a private and respected. Like I really respect all of them. I don't know why it was done, but hey, I respect my fellow Puerto Rican brothers. But I'm well loved, really well loved by my Italian brothers, and I love them dearly.
Well, they don't kill your fucking cat, dog, kid. And, your goal.
They have some self-respect. Yeah.
The Anthony Cayucci, who was just in there, probably fucked up his name again.
You fucked up when he was here, remember? That's what he said. God bless him.
Yeah, he was
good dude.
He was working with both the Italians and the cartel, and he was. Which I agree with him 100%, that the cartel, the Russian, but the cartel is fucking nuts. It doesn't matter if it's...
especially,
he was working with the Colombia cartel.
Really. My dad was loved by the Colombians. There was a good Colombian man that's here in Florida, and he knew my dad, and I met him when I was like 23, and the last name, Ribot. He looked like, oh, what was your dad's name? And he's like, oh, wow, come here, kid. And he gave me a hug, and we started speaking Spanish, and it's cool. It's really, really cool because he was respected and loved, but he was a real blue-collar worker.
Yeah.
My dad wasn't no hitman, he basically inherited what, a lot would say, the family life, which started with somebody. It really started with my mother's father, and he married into it.
Yeah.
And that's how all of it opens
the effect
up.
happened. He fell into that.
And if you do something to disrespect them in some sort of way, they take it personal, I guess. And who knows? I don't really know. I know my dad was a good man. Everyone knew him as Jujo. Juan Carlos. His name is Juan Carlos Jujo Ribot.
It doesn't get any more Puerto Rican than that. Other than the Ribot. What's with the Ribot?
My grandfather. He was a French legionnaire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my grandma. He was like, he was 6'2". He was a bad friend. He robbed a bank in Lyon.
Yeah. And
got in big trouble. And then the war started. They threw his ass in. This is from history, like ancestry. I went to look through it. And they threw him into French legionnaire because most of the French legionnaires were criminals.
So he robbed a bank in French?
Yeah, in France, in Lyon. He tried to rob a bank in Lyon. Yeah. It's a story. Dude, I'm telling you, you just open
what happened? Do you know what happened?
No, I don't know what happened.
You know what the fuck happened.
I don't. That's like I said, I don't really. I'll talk about it.
You don't want to get.
But that's something else we could talk about.
But at least he robbed the bank.
He did. He did rob the bank.
And that was your uncle?
Money. No, that was my grandfather.
Your fucking grandfather?
My grandfather, yeah.
Robs a fucking bank in France.
Lyon, yeah.
He's got some fucking balls there, boy.
But back in the day, this is,
you could get away with it.
Oh, just 1920?
Yeah, now you rob a bank, you're just
during
insane.
He robbed the bank right before the war started with Hitler.
What war was it?
World War II.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like a nuts. It's insane. My godfather was in that war. And it was like, my father was in Vietnam. So it was, he was a Green Beret in Vietnam, my dad. It's that thing with Rocky where that one guy was cutting the ears off and keeping them like a chain?
Yeah.
That really was like, there was a dude in Vietnam that really did do that. And I learned that from my mother. After my father passed away, my mother was dating a guy named Rocky.
Really?
His name, everyone knew him in the streets as Rocky, but his name is Orlando. All right? That guy was really bad. Like, if I ever seen him, I'd probably beat the hell out of him.
Why didn't you like him?
Because he just treated me bad when I was a kid.
He treated
beat
you
my
bad?
ass. Yeah, he just smacked me around. And the dude was awful, but he was mentally messed up. He was in Vietnam, too.
So the war fucked him up.
Yeah, but he's the one that told me when we were watching the movie, he's like, yeah, one of my guys in my platoon did that. He was cutting Vietnamese, the Viet Cong's ears off and keeping them. And I'm like, are you kidding me? He goes, no, that was real.
What was he keeping the ear for?
I don't know. I think the guy was really like...
Just got fucked up from being over there, right?
And Rocky was the sergeant, I guess, for that platoon. And they were in the forest. And he told me stories that were just really messed up. I didn't get to hear the stories from my dad because my dad was a Green Beret. And he was a different unit than Rocky. Rocky was just an army sergeant that was dropped in there like a bunch of guys, and they just had to go at it, and 30 guys went in and only 4 survived out of his platoon. So he was really messed up. And today he actually married a Colombian woman, and he lives in Boca, and he's into church.
He went.
This motherfucker's into church. Yeah,
he went.
The guy that put a gouge on my head with a bat.
He hit you with a bat?
With a bat.
What?
Yeah. Because I was going at him because he was hitting my mom. I was going to nail him. Oh, man.
Yeah, well, if
my birth mom, my real birth mom, the one that said, no, I don't have nothing to do with you. And it's another story.
Yeah.
It's just one after another. You learn things. You know what I mean, Tom?
Yeah.
You get, Tommy, in this life, there's stories for every walking soul. And mine started in Passaic, New Jersey.
When did he pass? How old were you when he passed?
I was 11 years old. 1980, and it happened on Monroe Street. He went after a guy named Rocky.
Your father did?
Yes, believe it or not. That's why I didn't get why my mom was dating this guy named Rocky.
That would fuck me up, right?
It did fuck me up. It fucked me up a lot. But anyhow.
But I mean, for her, wouldn't you think that would fuck her up that she's now dating a guy named Rocky?
She's by herself. Yeah. She's 70-some years old. I love her, but she lives alone, and she's basically a church-going woman, you know, and I feel bad a lot of times. So instead of separating myself, I've come back into her life because I love her and she's my mom. And I want her to understand no matter what she did, I still love her. And no matter what I did, I know she would still love me. So you just got to forgive and forget. You know, and that's the best motto right now. I'm 50 years old and I'm not trying to carry any bad burdens because someone did some stupid shit in their life that's going to affect me. I did that long enough.
Yeah, when you hold a grudge, you know what I mean? You're you're hurting yourself, not somebody else. You know what I mean? But people hold on to things for days at a time instead of just in one ear, out the other ear. Fuck it.
I agree,
You know what I mean?
Honestly.
Get mad for 5 minutes and forget about it because you're only hurting yourself. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, to be honest, it's been 5 years, 6 months, and like 8 weeks I've been sober. I stopped drinking, period. I was a drinker. I drank every day, 12, 13 Heinekens a day. And I let life kind of bypass me. And now that's 5 years, almost 6 years going, it's been the craziest run, but it's been cool because I'm sober and I can see what's around me and I can kind of, you know, become a different person and be a better person.
What was it that made you say, all right, I'm done with this shit?
Honestly, my grandson. It was like one day I got up and I was so damn drunk. I didn't realize my grandson was in the other room. And I was like, man, you totally forgot that you went and picked up your grandson, brought him home, and you kept drinking, and now he's in there sleeping.
Were you watching him?
I was watching him, and I'm just watching him sleep, and I was like, I don't want to show him that as a grandfather. I already showed my daughter that as a father, which I made a huge mistake showing my kid that. She's a great kid today, you know. She never smoked. She doesn't. Like, I smoked and drank throughout all the years. I was a teen dad, but, you know, yeah, that's what did it, my grandson. You know,
just one day you woke up and bam,
that was it. Yeah, I made him breakfast. I'm like, hey, come on, let's go to went go-kart riding that Sunday, and we just had a good time that Sunday after that. And
you were drinking every day?
Every day.
I don't remember when we had when I had that bar over there and you would come in all the time. I don't remember.
I hide it from everyone.
Yeah.
Dude. I'd go home at night, late at night, and I would just pound them one after another. Little Heineken cans.
Well, I guess you did.
I put them in a cooler.
Because you did come into my bar every day. You were in there every day.
Oh, yeah. I came in your bar.
You saw some crazy shit in there, huh?
Oh, God.
I got a little
That's
weird.
Another story.
That's another story for another time,
yeah.
Yeah, I guess you did. I guess you did.
The restaurant downstairs is doing good.
I talked to George from time to time. Yeah.
That was a
I guess you weren't. Well, I was there 5 days, Monday through Friday.
Yep.
And sometimes Saturday for a little bit. And I guess you're right. Every time I did see you, you had a
Heineken, Corona, one or the other.
Corona. Always a
time.
Corona.
Yeah.
Remember you wanted the lemon and lime? I'd always be out of fucking limes.
Dominic Toretto.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious fucked me all up. I want a Corona now. I don't want Heinekens anymore. Yeah,
that guy threw the fucking brick through the window.
No, I remember that. That was crazy.
Yeah, so people watching, I had a bar and I got in an argument with this guy and he left. And I kicked him the fuck out. I said, look, enough of this shit. Yeah, what was his name?
I forgot.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, that was
so.
funny.
Him and I get into it. We're almost about to, remember?
Yeah.
We almost got into it right then and there. But he knew better. He walked out.
He didn't.
So that night, he comes back and throws a brick at the...
you seen it on camera.
Yeah.
You got him on camera.
Threw a brick at the fucking windshield.
It bounced back off because of the tint, remember?
Yeah. and
what an idiot.
And the sickest thing, right? He was such a fucking alcoholic, right?
He probably didn't remember he did it.
He was living in his car.
I didn't know that, dude.
Yeah, he was living in he had a Buick.
Whoa,
and
I did not know.
He was spending every little bit of money. I forget what he even did because he drove me nuts. But it was something where he got paid every day. He was working like a temp force.
Oh yeah,
and then he would get his paycheck at the end of the day, and boom, he'd come right to the bar, spend all his money on the fucking bar. Because initially, when he first started coming in with all those older guys, he had a place to live. He was living somewhere. Well, 3 months down the road, I see him pull up and there's like 7,000 fucking pieces of clothes in the back of his car. Because I went outside, and I go out there and I'm like, what the fuck? And whatever the fucking prick's name is, I said, dude, What are you doing? Like, what are you doing with all your girlfriend? Kick you out? Now I can't imagine any girl dating him. He was one ugly son of a bitch.
Oh God, I remember what you're talking about. Forgot his name.
He's like, I'm just living in the car for a while, take a break.
Wow, that was a while back ago though.
And every day,
5 years ago,
he'd be like, can you spot me? Can you spot me? I'd be, go play the vent. Remember the vending machine I had in there?
Yeah.
I said, take your dollar because I knew we'd lose.
Yeah.
And I'd say, go play the vending machine. Then I'd get him the fuck out of there. but he'd stick around and leech off the other guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he threw a brick at the windshield, at the window of the bar, and the window was huge.
Yeah, that's 78 by 121.
Yeah.
That's a big window. I remember because it was bigger than an 80-inch roll.
Yeah.
I had to split it. Remember I told you I have to split it? That was a big tint window.
Yeah.
But the tint, that was crazy because I remember it bounced right off. You're like, it only left a nick on the window.
Yeah.
And after that, you're like, yeah.
That was strong glass. Well, the tint, I think, held it up.
Yeah, we put 2 mil. I put 2 mil,
So
2 mil limo tint on it.
Yeah.
I got that. That was some tint that Suntech was trying to experiment. It was kind of like a security film because security film is a 4 mil. This was a 2 mil, which is a little thinner, but it's automotive, and it came in an 80-inch roll, but they didn't have it. They had it in the 72-inch that day. So I got the 72-inch because I remember you're like, the hell with it. Just get it done. I want to get it done. I don't want to play around with it. So we got it done, but it looked good the way I split it. And because I overlapped it and then the bar was there, you couldn't see it. And I think that's what helped it because you also had that wood, remember, on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you had that bar that went around like this and went around like that. And
Yeah.
It continued. Because it's still, they took that piece down, but it was really nice the way you had it. Oh, man, that was cool. Yeah. And I think that holding the frame along, with the glass, that did a lot of, that was helpful, too.
That's probably why it didn't shatter into pieces.
Because it's the way he threw it.
It was a shame because I would have kept that one. But even with the because it was a vape, it was a vapor shop and a bar.
Yep.
And I sold the other 3, but that one I probably would have kept if it wouldn't have been for Tara. But and that was the basically landlord's wife.
Yeah,
we won't even get into that shit.
And then next minute, now the landlord they have because they had a chance to purchase it, and I told them purchase it, buy it. The people bought it for $760-some thousand, and it's worth $1.3 million right now. And Tara
things are going
and
through
George bought this is before it went up through the roof. This is the last estimate that I heard of, but Tara and George had a chance to buy it and they did it and they regret it, dude.
And Tara and George are the owners of basically
the Catch,
the Catch Seafood and Sushi, and I was directly next to them.
Yep.
So also you're now a collector of plastic cell, which is a real pain in the ass to get. I don't know how you got it.
I got lucky with that one.
You just got one, right?
I got one.
You got what, Leonardo?
I got Leonardo. Yeah. And it's hard to get those.
Yeah, Rogan's got them all.
Yeah.
Did you see all the ones he has?
Dude, he's Rogan. Yeah. What else can I say? Guy's like, really, seriously, like, I really liked Rogan when he first joined UFC. I've been fucking, like, the guy's the man. That's why I love his show, because you get the topics, and it's really cool. It really is cool. Rogan owns as many cells as he does, and he's got cells you can't buy.
Well, he has the connection. Like, he has that clock, that's the clock he has.
Yep.
Pull up on Plastic Cell.
That's really cool. He's got some cells that are, I think he's got a Kobe cell too, a plastic cell. Kobe.
I know he's got Tupac. Sure. He's got Tupac. He's got himself.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he does have himself.
So right Richard here Pryor. Is all of them. Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, I think Richard Pryor. He has.
Look at the Tupac one, Leonardo. They're all sold out. You can't get them.
He does have right there, Randy Riddell. He has the UFC fighter. That one right there, the one that says sold out. Him, not next to Bruce Lee. He has the that one right there. He has that one, but it's limited. The one that he has, it's really cool.
The one that Rogan has.
Yeah, it's got something different on it. I'm not sure what it is. Also owns that Richard Pryor one, which is hard. I can't I love to get I have Donatello. I'm sorry. I need Leonardo, Raphael, and Michelangelo.
Man, they're harder as hell to get. Go in, open up another tab, and go to Joe Rogan's plastic cells
collection.
Yeah, just plastic cells, and then we'll go to images, and it's up there, all of them.
A lot of money, dude.
Well, they're handmade, and they take forever.
I heard about them when you first told me about them, and I was like, oh, really? Oh, okay. And then I started looking. I was lucky to find this Leonardo.
Like I said, I don't know how the fuck you got
him for $750.
No. Type in Joe Rogan's plastic cells, and then just go to images. That's good. And just go to images. Okay, scroll down. There's going to be a thing where they all are. Right there. Click on that one.
Sweet. There's this collection. Yeah.
Okay.
There it is. He's got Biggie. That's the one I was telling you about.
Go back. Hit the back button.
He's got Biggie.
Oh, no. Just go to the left.
No.
Yep.
Look at that.
You can't. Yeah, so that's so he's got
Biggie and Tupac right there.
He's got Rogan. What's the fighter's name? O'Connor.
Rory,
yeah.
Rory McDonald.
Tupac. That's the real hard one to get, right? That Tupac one.
The Biggie one. The Biggie one is the hardest one to get, but he's got him. That guy right there is the hardest to get, right there. Conor McGregor. That plastic cell. You can look it up, and good luck.
He's got them all.
I don't think you can.
No, he's got the one you said.
Yeah, he's
got the
Biggie
and the guy with the blood all over him.
Yep,
we're looking at. Yeah,
I mean that's his own personal plastic cell that they made, and that is so cool.
He's got everyone. He's got everybody except for.
Look how big his hands are. He's got a lot of tattoos now on his forearms.
Oh yeah, he's all tatted up.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can see right there. He just started doing.
You know what's funny? Go
tattoos.
Go to eBay.com.
And he's got some guns, dude. He works out like a sucker.
Oh,
yeah. Well, he works out religious.
Well, in California studio, that thing was insane. I don't know how this one is because he keeps changing it. But he had a sauna, a gym, a fucking shooting range in there. You can shoot fucking darts and shit.
Yeah, guys.
And type in plastic cell.
He's so cool. He's definitely a cool cat.
So they're what, $150 on the site? Is that what they are?
Yeah, but they're like $200 sometimes.
All right, scroll just
like that
just
one right there, brand
down.
new.
Right there, $2,000 for that half beats. That's $150 on
that Raphael.
Yeah, just slowly scroll down.
That's a good buy. The Raphael's a good buy.
500, 300. Keep going down. I want to see if they got
but brand new. They go. Like they only go for $140, $200, but they look at the $675. That one's $1,000 for both. Though.
You got
that one right there for $550.
Yeah,
but mine's is number 113.
Oh yeah, keep scrolling down.
So the lower the number, the more money they're worth. The more money they're valued.
Go back up and type in plastic cell Joe Rogan. I just want to see if they even have it. They probably don't even have it.
Mine's is like the $2,000 plastic cell. You see it?
It's probably like $5 fucking grand. No, that's scroll down just real quick, and then we'll get past this. Nothing.
That's that PSA card. There it is, tops. You see that? That's why I got into cards. $5,000.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Right there. It just went through. Down a little bit. Go up a little more. Right there. You see it? 5,000. 2009.
Click on that one.
Tops UFC PSA 9. That's the card right there to have UFC.
Now, why the hell is that 5,000? Explain to me.
I'll tell you why. It says only one higher, and that means there's only one out there that's higher grade than this PSA 9. That's a PSA 10, or it might be a PSA 9.5.
Now, the person who bought that, what do you think they paid for that? Like originally?
I did the same thing. I did it with a Rock. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. I have a Dwayne Johnson original card. I sent the card in. I bought the card for $14. I sent it in the PSA to get graded. Cost me about $150 to get graded. It's got invested in there at the most $200.
Wow.
And it's selling for easy $5,000. That's the first time I've seen one.
Why don't you dump it? Why don't you get rid of it?
I'm just trying to build a collection, a commodity collection, so I can get an appraisal on it, and then I can keep all of it and just borrow against it as long as I put it in a safety deposit box.
Yeah, but how if it goes down?
Commodity collections always, if you have a certain setup, like my commodity collection starts with my silver, and then it gets into my stamps. Then it goes into my copper, my cards. Then it goes into my Funko Pops, my Hot Wheels. You know, it trickles down. And I only have one plastic cell. So because
you check it all the time to see if they're
my plastic cell's value is $2,300 because it's 193.
Yeah.
And they made 2,400 of them. So the lower the number, the more it's worth.
Right.
Which I didn't know when I purchased it.
You got really lucky getting that Leonardo.
Yes, I did. I was really fortunate to pick that one up on eBay.
I thought you got it from plastic cell.
No, I tried, but it's so hard. The thing with plastic cell is a lot of these guys, they have that robot buy. You know, the bots. And the bots buy it real quick. Like my silver coins. I was going to tell you about this. The 1921 is the last year that United States Mint Department made the Morgan. All right? 2021 comes along and they make the Morgan. They make 5 privies. When I say 5 privies, that means 5 different locations that they actually make the coins. One being the New Orleans Mint.
Hold on, sorry to interrupt you. Just
you're okay.
On the plastic cell, because I've been trying to get one too.
Uh-huh.
How much did you pay for it off of eBay?
Off of eBay, I ended up paying, for that one, I paid $450.
That's not bad.
Yeah, about $450.
Wow.
Yeah,
so I thought you got it on fucking.
I tried. It was only $200 on plastic cell. It's not expensive.
But I thought you had texted me and you said it was available or something, or you meant it was available on eBay.
For you, it was available for you to be able to purchase it at the time on plastic cell.
Oh,
but they go.
Yeah, because everybody in the planet's waiting for them.
Yeah, and the bots, like I was telling you, with the coins, I tried to get the 5 privies, and I couldn't do it because the bots bought it all. So the United States Mint Department had to fix their ordering setup so that people that collect them can get them, because the big boys were buying them. They pay $89 per coin, Tommy. Okay? Old Mint, W Mint, Carson City Mint, they made for the first time again. The last time they did a Carson City was in 1889. Then they did WOD, Carson City, and Philadelphia. Okay,
so it's kind of like sporting events or concert events. Like somebody will go buy a bunch of tickets and then put them on StubHub and double them. But you're saying they got robots to buy this shit?
Yeah, they got a computer bots that buy.
They don't even have to be at the computer.
No, the bots will start buying the coins, and they buy them at $89 a coin. And automatically they start selling them because these are coins that are only limited to a certain amount. That's it. A buddy of mine bought 2. He got them graded. They're both Mint State 70 being the best you can get. Okay, he invested in these 2 coins, $89 plus his fees through PSA and NGC, because he sent 1 to each. And at PCGS, not PSA. PSA is cards. PCGS sent his back out of 70 proof like. That one, that Carson City, is worth about $2,000 right now. And he has an investment of an extra $200. That's it.
This is all coins.
This is coins. So if you buy them at $89 a piece from the U.S. Mint, you can sell them without even grading them for $300 on eBay right away. They're selling right now. You can look them up. Morgan, brand new 2021 Morgans on eBay, and they are going for big money because that is the next.
And for people that don't know, what's Morgan?
Morgan is a coin. It's an actual silver dollar that they actually stopped making in 1921. Was the last year they actually stopped making the coin.
Yeah.
So for 2021, a lot of senators and a lot of people that are in the coin industry signed a petition to bring back the peace dollar and the Morgan dollar.
Seems boring as fuck to me.
It does, but it's money.
I get the Funko Pop thing now because I didn't know about it until you. I get the plastic cell. Those things are awesome. Yep. But the coin thing seems, just for me personally, I would be bored out of my mind looking at fucking coins. But I know there's money in it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's just errors. If you find an error, somebody got a Morgan 2021 Morgan old mint.
Yeah.
And when they sent it to him, and it's a double die obverse, which means the obverse means the front of the coin, they stamped it once and it got stuck, it dropped, it got stamped again. And
that's rare, so that's what makes it worth
exactly.
Money. Yeah.
So it doubled it up. So all the things in front are doubled up. And dude, that coin right now is at $7,000.
And they paid $89 for it.
They paid $89.
Wow.
They got it graded, and on the grade, it's PCGS graded it, and it has a gold star. It's in beautiful condition, and it says the era on there. It is an era. It is a double die obverse, and there's not that many out there. I mean, he's one of one right now, and he got it appraised, and he's not selling it because he's a collector from Boca. He's like, dude, I'll never sell it. Never sell it. Because the Morgan dollar has been a long time. I mean, it's been 1921 the last time they stamped it.
Wow.
And the last time they did a Carson City was in 1889 or 1892, 96. I think 1896. I'm mistaken myself on that one.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm the one who's always bitching about that.
The ping, that's all right.
Yeah, go to Chrome. I pulled up the thing. It's because the Funko Pop thing from the last interview.
Yes.
It's the top, 200. We'll just look at a couple of them and see if you have them.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's the second one there. 289 best Funko Pops, second tab. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, just slowly scroll down.
All right there in the gold corner, those gold ones, all the way to the top right corner. If you go back up to the gold ones right there.
Oh, yeah.
Those right there. I have that Spider-Man right there that you see. You see it right there? #1 fan. And I have it signed by Tom.
So what's that worth?
The actor himself. I got it appraised, and it's about $2,500.
Wow.
Yeah. That same one, that's the only gold one that I have signed, but I have the Loki in gold. That's very, very valuable.
Keep going down. Keep going down.
Right there, that Harry Potter I have.
That green one looks cool as fuck.
Yes.
Is that Tom Brady?
Tom Brady right there. No, that is
just click on it. I think it will tell you the name.
Peyton Manning. It's Peyton Manning. It's got to be Peyton Manning, I believe.
They just have it as a football player. They probably don't want to say anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not Peyton Manning. Yeah.
Freddie Everett.
Oh, that's Freddie. Freddie Funko. So they took Freddie Funko and made him look like Peyton Manning.
Okay.
With the outfit, and you see the Freddie. The crown is the Funko crown right there in the corner, and
you just exit out right there. There's an X right above it. No, down.
Cool.
You see where the football guy is? See where it says open app?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
And just scroll quick through them. Star Wars is cool.
Very cool.
Just keep going like that. Oh, there's Fred Flintstone.
Yep. I have Fred and Barney. Those are new. They just came out. I do have that one right there. She just looked at.
Just go to one. Hero. Let's look at one more page.
He's really cool and really expensive. I have the Mandalorian, which is really, really cool. Lucky Charms, I have him. See that green Hulk? I have him. I have that. We have that Spider-Man. The Mickey Mouse one we do have.
You do have that one?
Yeah.
That's got to be.
Mickey's really, really cool. The one that's worth some money out of all of those, I'd be honest to tell you, is going to be a lot of the female characters that are in here. They're valuable. A lot of female Funko Pops are valuable. The gold ones, certain gold ones are very valuable.
They're real valuable.
Yeah. If she hits a Holy Grail, I'll let her know, because the Grails are really worth right there. Those Harry Potters, that's a Grail right there.
Yeah.
That Harry Potter is a real expensive one.
And then what's crazy is if you go to the next tab over there in Google.
Look, I purchased.
I mean, look at all. I mean, they're only like,
Look at that one right there. You see that one right there? I have that one. That's $99 at GameStop, okay? I purchased that one on eBay for $49. Free shipping.
That's insane.
Yeah, because I picked it up on an auction block.
Yeah.
See the biggie right there with the crown?
Yeah.
Whoever buys that says Amazon $10.99 on the Funko app. That's valued at $29 right now.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was valued at $32.
Nothing compared to the plastic cell.
Not like the plastic cells, but like the Godzilla. I just purchased Godzilla and King Kong, and I got both of those for $8.49 at Walmart, and their value right now is $23 each. So you build, our collection is $531.
Yeah.
It's about, honestly, valued about $18,000.
That's not bad.
It's $10,000 on what they are saying now, but there's a lot of Funkos that are, valued.
Right.
Yeah.
And with your tinting, people don't know that you just don't do cars. I think when people think of you, they think that you just do cars. You do yachts, houses,
restaurants.
I do
5-star restaurants all day. I just finished doing a beautiful, oh my God. This place is just amazing. It's on Atlantic Avenue and Lyons. And it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful restaurant. It's a whiskey bar, but a 5-star whiskey bar from their main base, their hub is in Boston, in Chicago, and they decided to venture out to Florida. And I got into this with a buddy of mine, Jeff. I did a lot of work for Jeff, and Jeff coordinated.
And what, you just tended up the restaurant?
Yeah, we did the whole
What was
restaurant.
the biggest yacht you've ever done?
My biggest yacht was a 140-foot yacht. Yeah, that was for Billy Burns.
Who's that?
Badass Billy Burns.
It's got to be somebody big.
Billy Burns is he started warranty companies for cars.
Okay.
And he owns the biggest warranty company.
Like extended warranty type thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the football guy. Yeah.
How long did it take you to do a 120-foot yacht?
2 weeks by myself.
And what do you think that yacht cost?
It cost Billy
Does he own it?
It cost him. He flipped it. He bought it on a deal.
Yeah.
And he flipped it and made some good money. He
Did
made
he?
some serious money, yeah. Billy made some good money on that. TJ turned me on to Billy, and he was good friends with Billy for a long time, and then he burned Billy for like $250,000.
Oh, it's shit.
Yeah,
it's fucking Florida, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Go to his Instagram, and we'll show, because you got some cars he did on there that are crazy.
Yeah, I got
especially on your Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, because, when you think of Tint, you think of just, cars, but like you're doing heavy shit. I mean, it's not fucking easy to do a 120-foot yacht, and the guy is not gonna be happy if it's not absolutely
perfect.
perfect.
I'm by myself.
You do it all by yourself.
All
that's
by
right.
Myself. I don't trust anybody. Yeah.
His Instagram is Tommy Tints with a Z81, and just scroll down.
I don't promote myself that much to follow.
Yeah, just quick scroll
which is
down.
Really sick, but I do some sick things. I mean, like that Dwayne Wade card is worth some serious money. I got some. I put out some Funkos there. That's Pat Tillman. I'm a big Pat Tillman fan. He used to be a football player that went to the Army and got killed in Afghanistan. Played for the Cardinals.
And then go to his the 6-digit tint, the next tab. So there's Tommy.
Yeah.
Can't play that because it's on YouTube.
Yeah, but that's at the Tint Off in 2017. That's when I had 6-digit Tint. That was a good company. I had to close it down.
Yeah.
We didn't do success with that one. Now I acquired the name Palm Beach Tint, which is really cool.
Yeah, go to the next one.
Really lucky to have that.
Ours comes up like right there.
Yeah.
What do you got, a chip in your hand right there? What the hell's in your hand on the first one?
No, that is a tool that a friend of mine created. It's a half card, and it's a real thin half card where you could slide the tint in the window.
You can slide the tint in?
Yeah.
It helps you get it in?
It's so thin and accurate. It's been a success. That little tool right there made him over $12 million.
Really?
Yeah, the tool industry is huge now. in the window tint. So if we sit down and we create a tool, or if I create a tool and you're the money man and we find someone to make it, we promote it, and we can go through tool.
Is that tool patent?
Yeah, it's patent.
Oh fuck, so you can't.
No, we have we can create a couple. I got a couple in my head that I'm ready to patent. Yeah. And we just take it, we create it. And once we create it, we can take it to 44 tools and they'll promote it, sell it.
You got to patent it, though. Patent that bitch, right? Don't tell anybody about anything.
Nope, I already have it here.
I know so many people who told somebody over the years in business.
At me. It happened to me. 4 of my tools are out.
Well, since I've been down here, you've known me pretty much. I mean, how many businesses have I had? I mean, I've had a ton.
A lot.
Because it's like it's like the Bitcoin thing.
Yeah.
Which I don't fuck with the Bitcoin. But if I did, I buy, I wait till it goes up, boom, I'm out.
Yeah.
And that's what I did with everything since you've known.
I remember telling you
the
about Bitcoin.
Yeah, the sales were going down because of that wholesale tax. Boom, done.
Yeah.
The privacy encryption pros, the whole Hillary thing, they were done with the the whole encryption thing. They were done. Remember, I had that guy encrypting cell phones and remember all that shit.
That's nuts.
And then once I saw it start to go down, boom, sold it.
Yeah, right.
And then on and on. And then I had the fucking dog place.
Yeah, you're lucky. You got
at the barbershop.
Really, you're smart. You did smart moves. So you did smart moves in business, which is the way to go. My dumbest move was not buying into Bitcoin when I was told to buy into Bitcoin.
No. That's just, to me, for the crypto people out there, that's fine that you do it. But to me, it's just insane. Yeah, unless you're gonna buy and sell.
That's what Amanda did.
You're gonna get fucked.
My daughter did Dogecoin, 3 cents a coin, and she flipped once it hit 74.
Yeah,
she flipped, kept a little bit, and it's no longer stable.
Yeah,
it was a good hit and run. That was it. But the next one is the one that, honestly, that Money Mayweather fight with Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Look at his shorts. Look at whatever cryptocurrency is on his shorts in that fight is the next big hit. And the reason why, my daughter even told me this, because Money Mayweather owns that currency. So because Money Mayweather is going to promote that currency, I'm going to get, she's sending me the link once it comes out to purchase. I'm going to send you the link and just buy $1,000 worth. Watch and see what happens. See $1,000.
If it goes to 2, I'm selling.
Dude, it's going to freaking skyrocket with this guy because he's promoting it. Cryptocurrency is a promote. It's nothing to trust. You're right. It's not. You can't trust it. It's like a promotional thing, like Don King. Remember when Don King was promoting Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Anybody that Don King was promoting, everyone wanted to see him fight. So the same method was put into cryptocurrency. That's how Amanda explained it to me. I was like, whoa. She's like, yeah, so all the young guys are looking at, Money Mayweather, and everyone that watched that fight now wants to buy that cryptocurrency that was on his shorts.
When did they fight? September, maybe?
That was just here, June. It was in June, yeah. It was
he has a fight coming up, I thought.
Yeah, he did with the Logan Paul, but it wasn't a fight. It was an expedition. It wasn't a real boxing fight, and Money Mayweather beat his ass, but he took a good whipping.
What, Mayweather did?
Logan, no. Oh. Logan, yeah. Paul Logan, he took a good whipping from Money Mayweather. Money's little, but
did Mayweather get hit? I think I've seen him get hit one time out of all the fights I've watched. That's the first one I missed.
Me too. I didn't get to see it.
One guy hurt him. I forget who it was. It was a couple years ago. He got hit pretty good.
Too. Yeah, I think
I've seen him.
It was De La Hoya.
De La Hoya, I think so.
I think it was the De La Hoya fight. I'm not sure, or it might have been that Korean fighter, whatever his name was. I forgot his name. Damn it, I don't want to say the name and it's not wrong, but he was big. He was big and he was a Filipino fighter.
Just real quick, Google who got the best hit on Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Because Google will tell you.
Because I'll tell you, I've only seen him hit 3 times.
Guy's amazing.
Pacquiao didn't even fucking hit him.
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
Pacquiao.
He didn't hit him. He didn't.
No, he didn't get him.
No,
Pacquiao's quick, but man, Money Mayweather, the way he moves,
you can't.
He was trained.
Type
he was
in
trained by old school.
Who hit Floyd Mayweather the hardest?
Yeah, what's the best hit anyone got out of Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah,
I guess that's. Yeah, who hit Floyd Mayweather the best?
Who do you think, Tommy? Who do you think?
Honestly, De La Hoya.
I think it's De La Hoya too. Who? Go to all. You just got to go to all.
Yeah, go to all. See all his fights.
Okay, let's see here. Following the Cotto fight, Mayweather went on to win.
Ooh, Cota.
Cota, that was the one.
That's the one. That's right. The Puerto Rican dude. Cota. Yeah. Cota did it.
Click on that middle picture.
My boy Alfredo was a good. He was a big Cota fan.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it was Cota.
Floyd Mayweather reveals the toughest opponent, and it's not. Ooh, hit visit. He got hit there, boy. Fuck.
Oh yeah, tough as.
You can't. Don't even think about playing it because it's YouTube. But yeah, just go back.
Yeah, you can't play it.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Oh
there
yeah. Oh, that.
It's
Floyd, that's the. Wow, he must have really fucking hit him.
Yeah. Who is that?
Who is that?
They didn't see who that was.
Go back up. Floyd Mayweather's career, he never lost a single fight. That is not to say he didn't come close to losing on several occasions.
Oscar De La Hoya.
Throughout his boxing career, however, he managed to pull off one victory after another against the likes of Pacquiao, De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, and many others. Surprisingly, Mayweather doesn't consider any of those big names toughest opponents. Who is that De La Hoya right there that has him on the ground?
I don't know.
It all started in 96 when Mayweather won his first in his career. 50-0. Despite having 50 attempts, Mayweather has been dominant. Was the first fight. Okay, so yeah, Oscar De La Hoya. That was the first guy to
do and
he got
put him on his
That's
ass.
the only person who ever hit him.
That's what I thought.
That is the only person.
De La Hoya. Because it was stunning. He's 3 times when Mayweather got stunned by De La Hoya.
Yeah.
3 times.
But he got up and beat him.
Yeah.
I mean, because he wins in points.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a boring fighter to watch.
A lot of people say that.
I mean, I boxed. I boxed, so I like him.
Yeah,
but it's not like a Tyson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
he's gonna professionally beat you.
Mike Tyson was just an animal, man.
Yeah, like Floyd is gonna beat you professionally. He's gonna beat you by points.
I seen Mike Tyson fight not Evander Holyfield. It was
he's fighting again.
It was Bernard Hopkins.
Oh, from Philly.
Yeah, I got to see that fight here in Florida.
Yeah,
I was 1998. I think it was 98 or 97.
Was he starting to lose it then, or was he still on fire?
No, he was on fire. Iron Mike. They called him Mighty Mike Tyson at the time.
Yeah, I don't remember that fight for some reason. How many rounds did it go?
Not long.
Tyson knocked him out?
Yeah.
Bernard Hopkins.
Bernard Hopkins, yeah.
He wants to come back and fight Bernard Hopkins.
He fought Bernard Hopkins, or I think Bernard Hopkins beat Mike, something like in that sort of fight. Honestly, I don't remember because back then I was such a drunk.
Yeah.
I forget things, but honestly, that was a good fight.
Well, Tyson just fought Roy Jones. I watched that. That was bullshit. Tyson beat the fuck out of him, but they want to do a rematch. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't, but that was Snoop Dogg. That was a Snoop Dogg promotion.
Yeah, but
I heard it was pretty cool, but
no, it
made money. So,
but yeah,
I mean, it was bullshit.
Cool,
a lot of people said it.
Roy was barely hanging on.
A lot of people
he was talking all that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie about
Tyson and Roy were on Rogan.
Yeah,
they were both talking. Roy, both of them were very respectful. You know what I mean? They're older now.
Yeah.
But Mike got him.
Yeah,
and the only reason they did it, they said it was a draw, was because they want to do a rematch. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Of course.
But I mean,
more money.
Dude, it was like round 7. Roy could barely fucking stand up.
Yeah, because Mike's been training hard.
Hitting him.
Yeah, Mike can train hard. Like, he left the boxing game because he bit that ear. If he would have never did that, God, he'll tell you the same thing. He would have continued to fight.
Yeah.
But that was it. That was it. They told him, you got to go. You ain't fighting ever again.
Well, he was smoking weed then to stay calm. Yeah. That's how he was staying calm. Yeah. Well, before this fight, he stopped the weed.
Yep.
So how he was able to control himself, I don't know. But you could tell in like the later rounds that, like, because Roy wasn't really hitting him.
Yeah.
He wasn't really getting them good.
Yeah.
So Mike wasn't getting like crazy and mad. You know what I mean? He was hitting them, but not like a good shot. Now, if he would have got a good shot, Mike would have just went fucking crazy and whacked him. But it was like puppet hits from Roy.
Yeah.
Mike was giving Roy some blows, but
you seen it?
Roy wasn't really giving Mike blows, so Mike didn't like snap. So I think Mike kind of went easy on him, and the promoters were probably like, "Look, Mike, don't bury this guy. You know, let's get another 100 million out of this." You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he could use the money.
Because there's no way
he loves his pigeons.
Like when you go home tonight, if you just watch a clip on YouTube, if you watch 2 rounds, you'll know that.
Check it out.
I mean, Roy even though Roy was boxing the whole time and Mike wasn't. I mean, if Mike trains and puts his mind to it, you're not going to beat him.
Yeah, that's what he did for the Roy Jones fight.
Well, now Vander Holyfield wants to fight him.
Because he bit his ear.
Well, they just want a rematch. Yeah, and they want money, and they're old men. And
bro, he bit his ear. Come on.
How much money do you think that make on pay-per-view? Fucking 50 million, 100 million?
Ooh, at least 100 million.
But Evander might be able to beat him, though.
At least 100 million.
Vander Holyfield can take hits.
Oh, yeah. I've met Vander Holyfield personally in Delray.
Have you?
He is a real gentleman.
Yeah.
Like a big bear.
He seemed like a very respectful
shook
guy.
My hand real soft.
Talks well-spoken.
He's one of those guys I heard he turns off in the ring and he turns into an animal.
Unless Mike needs the money, which he probably does. You know what I mean?
He can use the money. Anybody could. But.
If I'm him, I wouldn't fight. I wouldn't. Well, they'll just rig it. Don King is going to be involved in it, I'm sure.
Mike has got money.
But I don't know if I'm Mike if I go up against Holyfield, man. Holyfield's, and you got to think that Holyfield probably didn't. I'm sure he didn't forget that he got his ear bit off, and he could say that he's over it and there's no grudges and they talk because they train together, Mike and Holyfield. But you don't think when they get in that ring and they start throwing a little bit of blows, Holyfield isn't going to remember that Mike bit his fucking ear off, and Mike isn't going to remember that Holyfield basically ended his career.
Yeah, it's going to be.
You know what I mean?
So, Mike made his money on the cartoon series they gave him.
Oh, the cartoon. There's a documentary that just came out on Mike Tyson right now. It's out.
Yeah, but there's cartoons too that you could see. Mike Tyson cartoons with the pigeons.
And he got into a couple movies.
Pigeon Coops. Yes, a few movies.
Yeah, he did
Spike Lee. Spike Lee hooked him up. They stay tight, you got to think about it. He was Mighty Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
How does Mighty Mike Tyson disappear? How do these phenomenal actors and actresses and people in Hollywood just disappear?
Well, they just went to a different thing. He started doing movies. He's got a podcast.
I mean,
he's got a wife, and he smokes weed, and that's how he calmed down.
Yeah, he smokes a lot of weed, and he says it too.
Yeah,
he's just fucking. He was all messed up when they did the tattoo on his face.
Yeah, I was fucking. I couldn't believe it. I mean, but he was just on that crazy shit. I want to show people. Your Facebook is the one that has all the good shit. Go to his Facebook.
I have some cool shit.
What is that? An Aventador?
Aventador. Yeah.
Go to Chrome.
The UK.
Go to Chrome.
I picked that up from one of my followers in the UK.
And then just go to his Facebook. There you go. And this is a lot of the work that Tommy has done.
Yeah. That Volvo. That's my baby, that Volvo. That one right there, Culture.
What the hell is that?
That is a wrap. That's a wrap of
Click on that, please.
Venom. And I picked that up also from the UK because we wanted to wrap a car like that. One of my clients has a car like that in Miami. He lives out of Margate. And that's why it says Culture, because he's a big Miami Heat fan.
What kind of car is that?
That right there is a McLaren.
A McLaren?
Yeah, that's a McLaren.
Now, who would put that on? You got to be crazy to put that.
In the UK, that's a big theme. That's a McLaren.
What, 400K?
Yeah, that's a beautiful
I don't think they're that great for 400K.
Yeah, that was cool. I did that because Carmelo. I did that for my buddy Mello.
Yeah.
He said, Grandpa, send me something cool. So I sent him that picture.
X out of that?
Yeah, there's some real cool cars. Like that Volvo, that SUV Volvo, I tinted that. That's my old car. That's a car I told you I have a lawsuit against Hyundai.
Yeah.
That engine blew up on me in 95.
Scroll down.
That's my baby. That thing is just amazing. It's a beautiful Volvo SUV that I tinted.
Yeah, Volvo went away and now they just came back.
Yeah.
Keep going down. Did you do that Rolls Royce?
Yes, that one I did for a client out of. That one I did. A client is out of St. Petersburg, Florida.
Oh.
So that he sent me a picture of that once it was back home.
Keep going down.
That GTR I did as well. That Lamborghini.
You did a Ferrari?
That the Lamborghini, I did that one down there, the white one. That Ferrari is not something I did. That's something someone else did for
The white Lamborghini?
The white Lambo right there. I love my mother. Yeah, that one I did.
That's a Huracan, right?
Yeah, that's a Lamborghini Huracan.
What do you think about that?
That's a beautiful car. I tinted that at I did that car at Auto Crafters in Blue Heron. I also tinted that BMW.
What's the name of the red one over there?
That LaFerrari.
Yeah.
That one
Yeah,
I
Chris
did.
Brown has that.
That car I did.
They only made like 100 of them, right?
That car I actually did in a CXP 80 all the way around, and they sent me a picture of that.
Chris Brown has that car. They only made like 100 of them.
Bentley I did. That one was in Palm Beach.
That's the Rolls
in the
Royce.
island. Yeah, that's a beautiful Rolls right there. I call it Bentley because it looks like the coupe, the old school Bentleys.
I don't think it looks anything like a Bentley. Oh, the old school one. The older one. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
See, I had the Continentals.
Yeah. The GTR I did that thing right there. I did that at Rentec. That thing is absolutely beautiful. I did the whole windshield.
I think it's ugly.
That's a very fast car. I did the Aventador as
All right.
well.
So yeah, but now I always wanted to ask, and you're with all these people. How do these people have all this fucking money to come down here?
A lot of them make their money in New York, or they'll make
like stock market, or is it
good
like
example,
real estate?
Good example. One of my clients made all his money on Ethereum.
Yeah.
You know, he just had a gut feeling in 2009, and he bought Ethereum. He bought $370,000 worth of Ethereum.
Yeah.
Excuse me, which I believe was like 100,000 coins or something like that.
Yeah.
And he got it at such a low. Well, he came in at a good time, 2009. Today he's got a beautiful car condo at the hangar, and you know he has a few houses. He has one right here next to your office. He has right there in Manalapan up the way. He has a house here, and he has a house in Margate.
Good for him.
Yeah, so he hit. It's just luck. It's just mere luck. Right now, the big thing I could tell everyone is, you know, Bitcoin is making a lot of millionaires. You just got to get in and out quick.
And I say stay the fuck away from it and do something else with buy coins.
Coins, yeah. You're always going to be secure with coins.
Yeah.
Silver's gone.
Silver and gold are going through the roof.
Yeah. I mean, slab coins, when I say a slab coin, I mean a coin that's been graded.
Yeah.
By NGC, which is here in Florida, or PCGS, which is in California. I'm a PCGS member for now almost 2 years. So I got a bunch of 2020 quarters before any of the pandemic came out. Okay, and I sent a bunch of them out. And I got coins that literally went to the bank. Okay, and because they were circulated coins from Philadelphia, from Denver, and I got a couple from West Point Mint. All right. I didn't send any San Francisco Mint because that's a proof coin. All right. I sent circulated coins into the NGC and into PCGS. All the coins came back 69s, from 0 to 70, 70 being the best. I got one quarter, okay, 2020 quarter from West Point Mint. That's a Mint State 70. It's a top pop, one of one.
I could never get into that shit.
So I just, did. It was just something because I was stopped drinking and I wanted to keep my head right.
Yeah.
So,
it's like a therapy for you.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It was a therapy. And these coins, Tommy, believe it or not, the ones that were circulated, the ones that I never thought these 5 quarters would be the value of what they're talking now. Now the Numismatic magazine reached out to me, sent me an email and said, we seen your name on the list of these quarters that are top pops. They're the only ones that are 69, 69, 69, 69, and 70.
Yeah.
Period. There is none. They're all top pops. And when I got that, I was like, oh, wow, I'm screaming and yelling. My wife's like, what the hell's wrong with you? You got issues. It's just a quarter. I'm like, no, you don't understand. This is significant because in the numismatic world, for you to hunt the coin, find a coin, send it in, and get a high grade for a circulated coin is unheard of. It is completely unheard of. And I never thought really nothing of it. So the pandemic comes in. And I don't know where, boom, this guy contacts me. I'm like, The number he put out there scared the shit out of me. I called Bob and said, Bob, this is what happened. Da, da, da. He's my partner, my mentor. Bob's like, that's good. Tell him to go fuck off. Basically, that's exactly what he said. So I said, all right, no problem. I called him back. I said, hey, no disrespect, but we feel like you're disrespecting us, and we're going to make a registry set since you want to purchase these coins at such a high value. Thank you very much, but no thank you. So
what happened?
Now we are building a registry set.
You're building a registry set?
We're going to actually take all the slab coins that we have, and when I'm done with the registry set, I'll bring it in with me. I'll show it to you. We'll show all your followers, and it'll have paperwork to go with it, because the registry set shows the numismatic collectors out there what coins you have, and it lets them know whatever coins they need for their collection. They'll start making bids and offers towards you, which I can build the registry set, sell it, appraise it, borrow against it. That's the key. You want to get it appraised. You could either sell it or borrow against it. But my key is to borrow against it, because they're coins that I don't think there's none out there.
So next time you come in, we'll go over the Hyundai. Is it Hyundai or Honda? Hyundai lawsuit.
Yep.
The coins.
Yes.
And we'll get into some other stuff. So I know you got to get out of here, and thanks for sharing that with me.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for inviting me again.
Anytime.
I love it.
Thanks for your time. Love you too, buddy.
All right,
I'll see you soon.
You got it.
All right, man.
All right, you got it, bro.
All right.